The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Joined by Carson-Newman track and field coach David Needs, I'm Eric Cain here on seeingeagles.com. David Needs releases his 2016-2017 indoor track and field schedule, and coach, a lot of meets down at the JDL in Winston-Salem. You go to ETSU a couple of times, so it looks like some more meets on the roster maybe compared to the years past. What was the method behind that for this indoor season?
We wanted to go to places that would be good for our athletes. We wanted to go places where our athletes would succeed. And qualify for nationals. I mean, that's in track and field. I mean, that's ultimately where it boils down to. How you get ranked and how you finish is based on how you go to nationals. And so the idea for us is just basically this, is that we want to go to the places like JDL where our athletes have a chance to run against the very best.
You had a number of athletes that really kind of broke into their own last year. During the indoor season, Kevin Sneed, Torrey Gall, Tanner Stepp was already established, but he improved on that craft. Who were some others that might really be ready to take that next step during this season?
Well, we hope, certainly with Tim Eady, we hope that he'll be ready to take that next step. TJ Davis has been on the cusp several times, and we're hoping that happens. We've got, Tiana Mills qualified in outdoor. We think that indoor, again, I mean, she's improved. We've got some great young people that are here. Marshall Shank is close, and Christian Stump qualified for nationals last year too, but didn't hit one of those top 18, top 20 marks. So we hope them. Shelby Reynolds, we've been very pleased with so far as an incoming freshman. There's a lot of guys that have and girls that have really showed improvement. It's just so early to tell because we haven't been on the track yet to know, but we've got some athletes that we really think can be there, and really get the job done, we think, for us.
You lost a guy in the heptathlon last year that provisionally qualified, and Randall Freeman, one of the better track and field athletes to ever come through here. To lose someone who is so versatile like that, how much of a loss is that going into this season?
It hurts us in the regional standing because Randall was good enough to get points in like 4 or 5 different events. So when you look at regional rankings at the end of the season, Randall had a prominent part in why we were so successful and why we ran the top 3 in the region. So you have to do it kind of by committee because you can't replace Randall with one person because he is great. The great thing is for us is that he's coaching for us right now. But where we would replace Randall is the individual athletes doing well in their individual disciplines to try and be that person that can help us for sure.
For those of us at home who might not understand the clear difference between indoor and outdoor, what is something unique about indoor? I know there's a lot of differences, but what is something unique for the athletes indoor compared to the outdoor season?
Well, in indoor you have a 200-meter or a 300-meter track. Sometimes it's banked with a hydraulic, like at Liberty or in Birmingham for nationals. So some of the events are different. The discipline's a little bit different because there are some sprint events, but the sprint, for instance, is a 60-meter sprint as opposed to a 100-meter sprint. The shortest relay is a 4x4 as opposed to a 4x1. So there's not the 10,000 meters that you would have or the javelin and some other field events or distance events. So it's really scaled down so you can excel in indoor and not necessarily be a power outdoor because you have some people that really fit with some of those things. We think we have a pretty good indoor team from a standpoint of that we have people that really fit the disciplines. When you got a Kevin and then with Kieran coming back from England, we've got people that can excel in the sprint events, but we've also got great jumpers. We've got people that are there. You don't have to be as deep in indoor as you do in outdoor to be successful.
Well, thank you, Coach, and best of luck this season.
All right, thank you.
He is Carson-Newman track and field coach David Needs. I'm Eric Cain. This is seeingeagles.com.